The inconceivably shorthanded Nets 110. The woefully hobbled Memphis Grizzlies 115. Steve Nash, New York City has a lot of questions. It's the front office. Let's talk about it. New York City, I'm proud of you. I'm scanning Twitter and I'm seeing unanimity. My bad. Is it unanimity? It's unanimous. We all agree that our fledgling head coach, the Brooklyn Nets, acquired, two-time MVP caliber player to be their head coach. And you know what? I still like the hire. I still like the hire for the circumstances. But maybe it was better in theory than in practical use. The Nets lost the game tonight that they should have won. They should have won not because they're a better team. Right now, the current state, they're not a better team. But they should have won because they're better than this version of the Memphis Grizzlies. And you know what? I can't say that. What I will say is that Caris Levert is better than all of the Memphis Grizzlies. And Caris carried us in a way that he deserved to have a W tonight. He couldn't do it alone. And you're going to hear me say some questionable things tonight because tonight you're going to hear, yes, Yves Darbouze. That's me. You're going to hear me say, why did Steve Nash not play Taurean Prince? I mean, he did have 16 points. He did grab 4 rebounds. I mean, for a shit player, Taurean Prince played halfway decent tonight on the offensive end because he was horrendous on the defensive end. He had 2 turnovers, but when he was on the floor, the Nets played their best basketball. Which is inconceivable considering how bad he looked on defense. And he also shot 30%. Let's not be phony. He was 1 for 4 from 3. Right? And he shot 30% overall. But Landry Shamet was equally as trash. I mean, he didn't even get to the free throw line. At least Taurean Prince got to the free throw line. And he made his free throws. Right? But this game, I keep seeing things that Steve Nash is doing that boggles the mind. One, is Steve Nash able to discern if a center is playing well. He can't say anything else, Nets fans. Let's be professional about this. He can't say, oh, look, yes, DeAndre Jordan is playing like he got 2 cinder blocks in his pockets. DeAndre Jordan plays basketball like he's holding a fart. Like it's right there. It's on the prefaces. It's right there. It's about to, but he's holding it because he knows it's going to stink and he knows it's going to be loud. And everyone will know him and know that he's rotten. So he holds this fart. And he runs up and down the court real slow because that fart is hampering him from being the DeAndre Jordan that we all know. That's what I see. I know that's a gratuitous description, but that's what I see when I watch this man play basketball. It's inconceivable that they gave him a $10 million contract. Because what you could have done with that $10 million contract, just some of the suggestions that I've made in the past 3 years would have put you in such a better position. Because really, my first take on this, I said, I tweeted it, I said, I don't blame Steve Nash for this. He's been given a lot of lemons, and he's trying to make lemon meringue with it. But the problem is, to make lemon meringue with lemons, you need other ingredients. You need other things that you can't get from lemons, right? With lemons, the only thing you can do is make some sour-ass lemonade. You can't make lemon meringue with Taurean Prince. Taurean Prince is just the lemon of all lemons. $12 million a year. I think he has 2 more years on this contract. One more, excuse me. At least that's my best. Tonight's loss hurt because it should have been a great story. It should have been a great distraction from this Kyrie Irving debacle. Kyrie Irving is so polarizing because truthfully, he's a good dude. He just does shit the wrong way. And who am I to judge him if he's decided that there's another life he wants to live, there's another calling that he has to, attend to? He's different. He's eccentric. And all of those things would be fine if he wasn't letting his teammates down. I don't know where his moral center, who sets it for him. And for most people, they find their own way and believe their own things. But it could be a parent, it could be a mentor, it could be your friends. Some people are, get their morals from their close friends, their immediate peers. And it's just interesting, like, what makes Kyrie think that not going to work is helping the movement? right? Because the people who ran into the building and the police who got out of the way in order for them to make this statement, to express this performative art of a reality TV show sedition, and sees. What do you think those people who charged the Capitol yesterday would say about someone like Kyrie Irving? They would say, you're a lazy, shiftless Negro who wants socialist reform so you could be lazy and sit at home and not have to go to work. That's what they're saying, Kyrie. You are not letting down, the white supremacy infrastructure. That's not who you're letting down. You're letting down your teammates who wanted to win tonight, who wanted to be able to express themselves in a way that they could find longevity in this league. And you let them down. You didn't show. And the people that I really feel like you let down is the Kyrie army on Twitter. Like, people love this dude. I love this dude. I want to. He is a brilliant basketball player. He is a good man. But he has these bouts with his existential, placement in this world, that he lets down the people who are counting on him the most, which are his teammates. And it's amazing that Kyrie is such a good dude that you could see that there's honest sincerity when they say, you know what, Kyrie needs the time, we straight, next man up. You have to be a good dude for your teammates to want to, ride for you when you're not there riding for them. Or maybe it's just that they know something about Kyrie. Maybe it's just that Kyrie, they know, shoot, I know which one of my friends are a little, tick, tick, boom. Yeah. We all have that guy that's in your immediate circle that is just, he's straight Prozac status. And not to say that there's anything wrong with that. You should be supportive of that friend. You should be handling it exactly as the Nets are handling it. But it's hard to watch. It's hard to and not that I give a damn what Knicks fans think, but to even give credence to what they say about Kyrie. It sucks. Because it's unnecessary. Right? Maybe he really just didn't feel like playing ball. What do we do then? Like, how are we supposed to feel if that is the truth? To date, we don't know what the truth is because Kyrie hasn't said anything. And, that's a shame.